And welcome back to EC Learn Along. Whoa, what we got here? We got some Win 10. What are we doing today? Today. It's a new day. We're going to look at enrollment. So, big piece for Intune and registering devices is enrollment. So I got four personal devices spun up. 1 and 2 are good. 4 should be finishing. Not sure if we'll need them all, but we'll use 1 and 2. So again, we're going to look at enrollment. So let's go here. So automatic enrollment, we did enable enrollment for all users. It's not scoped to anybody. I did turn off Windows Information Protection. That will throw some errors what we're looking at. And it may not be turned on in your tenant anyway. So that's turned off. What else do we got in enrollment? We don't have a enrollment status page for all users, but we do have one for autopilot. It is turned off by default, or I turned it off for the default policy. What else? Ooh. So I'm going to remove, I was doing some testing. I'm going to remove our enrollment manager, and we do not have any conditional access policies. You should, but as a modern endpoint manager, admin, I may not have access to this. This may be handled by someone else, another team. More than likely, probably. So I'm going to protect myself with what I can within Intune. So that's why we're going to look at enrollment policies and compliance. So platform restrictions, now called enrollment restrictions. We click on that. I did edit this policy. I got everything blocked except for Windows, and I did just turn on the block for personal devices. So let's look at that. And compliance, let's go back here. We have a default policy, and yes, we have all these warnings and so forth. And old version, or oldest supported version of Win 10 with Intune. So got that on there. We'll go back to our enrollment. Should just hit the back button, but I like clicking around. All right, so we're blocked. I am not a enrollment manager. Just removed my standard user account from that, and we'll be using company portal. We could enroll it through account settings, but we'll just do it through the portal. Keep it real simple. That way we'll have access to applications and whatnot if we get in. Man, this takes me back. Pardon? Oh man, I guess I gotta update the other one too. Wasn't ready. Just got the VMs up. Thought it'd be ready to go. Embarrassing. Is 4 done? It's getting there. It was easier to go to Windows 10 versus getting like a think with the eval version, they just kind of give you what's the newest. So that's why we're looking with 10. Oh, how long are we going to wait on this? All right, that wasn't too bad. All right, to recap, last video we did do platform scripts and remediations, but we'll look at a bigger piece right now. So we're kind of jumping around, but you can search the videos on the website. Pretty easy for what you need. So, can I type? We need the portal, company portal, and we'll install it. And let's see what we get. And again, then enrollment restrictions. We can create new policies. And we can allow management. We can set the min and max of the version, and we can block or allow the device in here. So I'm going to cancel out of that. Yes. And that was within Windows. You can create one over here for Android and so forth. Oh my goodness. Let's go. Whoop, can't hit forward. All right, so let's open. Let's try to register, enroll into our tenant using our standard account. .1microsoft.com. Is this a shared device? No, it's not. All right. So something should happen. We should get some type of message about personal device, I would assume some type of block. All right, so something went wrong. That's something. Your account was not set up on the device because the device management could not be enabled. Okay. Additional problems. Server message, unknown error. Okay. So it really doesn't give you a message. Well, it gives you a message. It just doesn't give you, hey, you cannot enroll your personal device. Anyhow, it seems to be blocked. All right, we'll hit done. And let's look at accounts or settings and then accounts. All right, so no account in there yet. Let's try it again. Maybe we'll get a different message. Same message. All right, and this isn't very helpful, but thank you. Oh, my nose is itchy. All right, so I'm going to sign out here. I'm going to close you. Nothing added in here. All right. So let's edit this policy. Let's allow it. So now we can, There we go. Now we should be able to enroll our personal device. Let's go back, sign in. Hopefully this is instant. Should be. Did I get anything in here for devices? All devices? Nope. Good. Wait, yes again. All right, so we should get a device joining to Intra. I see it in there. Oh, and we got in. Policy is pretty instant for the allow and block. Device is already set up in another org. Well, let's try to fix that. Let's disconnect. See. All right. Maybe I need to relaunch you. This device is already set up. What? Here, let's sign out. Let's disconnect. It's taking a minute. Take sweet time. So we got a device in here. Did not remove it. It did, but it came back. Oh my goodness. Maybe we just need to be patient. Excuse me. All right, so let's fix that. Done. There we go. All right, so right now, just gotta get evaluated, and that should take just a little bit. But we'll try to be patient. Alright. Still checking. Okay. All right, so we'll give that a bit. Let me go back and let that sync. Unable to sync. What? 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 All right, so we're going to let that sit. Let me get number 3 set up. This lab is working hard. All right. I didn't think we would need 3 and 4. I still don't think we'll need it, but we'll find out. Just getting it going just in case. All right, you do your thing for about 30 minutes. All right, so again, just waiting for it to be evaluated. Maybe we can speed it up through here. Just want you to happen instantaneous, but that's not a thing. Just want to make sure that's all green before I start switching these policies, but it shouldn't really affect this one because we've already enrolled it. Again, while we're waiting, let's go over here. Let's get the portal on this one. Alright, so we saw that we can block it and we can allow it. Get. It's not able to sync. It's fine. Just want you to show me I got access to my company resources. Ooh. Lean back. So that finally logged in. I'm gonna turn off some of this stuff. Gonna have to update this chunk. Blocked it, we enabled it. What else do we want to see? What? Come on. Just hurry up. Let's see. Devices. Just get that Win version in there. Cool. Management extension, do your thing. Trying to do everything I can to speed this up. Alright, so with the portal on this one too. Again, we don't need it. Double check my compliance policy. Yeah, we're on 19.0. Alright, so we should be good. Let's go back. evaluate. Changing the policy back and forth this instant. Getting this thing to get evaluated. It's not. What? What? I just need to restart you. I think I do. Yeah, let's restart you and just leave you alone. All right, so while that one's going, I'm going to go back here and we're going to go back to enrollment restrictions and we're going to turn it off. So our current device should be unaffected. Personal 1. Because it's already enrolled. All right, so let's look at personal 2. All right, let's use our same account. All right, yes. And it was blocked. Same generic message. We verify these have different names. Good. All right, because I did not clone them. Notice that when cloning, since this is workstation, I get the same everything, name, all that good stuff. All right, so we get a generic message. Something went wrong. Doesn't really give you a whole lot, but we know that it's blocked. So let's go over here to enrollment and let's add ourselves as an enrollment manager. Microsoft.com. I don't think so. User, it is not. I promise you. All right. Apparently, things are just moving slow. So let's do this. Let's close you. Let's try with our other account. It's our global admin, but it should still be blocked. See, learn along at Microsoft.com. put in that jive. I don't know where they set these tenants up for this trial, but man, it's slow. I just laid that thing like hours ago. So we get the same block. Great. That's what we wanted. Let's see if I can add myself over here to an enrollment. There we go. EUC Learn Along at euclearnalong.onemicrosoft.com. Alright, so this should also be pretty instant. So let's see if we can now add the device. We should. And again, we are blocked, but we should be able to bypass it. Let's get our fancy tool so we can authenticate. And there we have it. We can bypass the policy as an enrollment manager. And I think that's also specified in the Microsoft knowledge base. All right, done. All right, so again, it needs to be evaluated before we can actually do anything with it. And password must be changed. Great. I don't know what I had that set to, but we'll put in an extra long one anyway. Okay. This isn't going to be fun. Reset password. Cancel. Oh my god. Let's just go back to devices. NC. So we're waiting for this other device to get in here. MJ. This one's actually syncing. The other one got held up. Alright, let's go back to all devices, refresh. Alright, so we got two in there. One registered by our global admin, the other one registered by user. Again, waiting for these things to get evaluated. How am I supposed to log into this thing? Better leave these up then. Alright, so this one's good. Alright, this device meets compliance. We're good to go. Here we go. So see some apps. Not yet. Should have some apps. I'm pretty sure I got apps assigned. What's this one assigned to? It's assigned to all users. Oh, maybe it's still just taking just a little bit. It's just slow. Yeah, let's say that. We're going to say it's slow. Let's go back to our devices. Oh, it's all in there. A second. Luckily, we got a third device. But we got two more. Where the apps at? Where the apps at? I know we got, oh, there it is. There's the app. Just going slow. Alright, so we looked at two things. We had the policy blocked. Ooh, we had the policy blocked. We had the personal device blocked. We blocked it. We enabled it. Got in. We blocked it again. And we bypassed it with an enrollment manager. And there we go. Alright, but this other device, I'm trying to think. I'm not even going to worry about getting into it. Alright, so let's look at device 3. We'll go back to enrollment, and we'll look at the platform restriction, enrollment restriction, properties, edit. We'll set this back to allow, but if we look at the top, specify the platform configuration restriction that must be met for the device to enroll. Use compliant policies to restrict the device after enrollment. So we're going to look at compliance. So we're going to allow all devices, so corporate and personal. It's probably not your best bet, but we are not looking at device identifiers. So we'll probably look at that in the next video to where we can block personal devices, but we can allow them with this. All right, so I kind of already forgot what we did. I'm going to delete this because we don't want anyone bypassing it. I guess I'll leave it. I got my user. What was I doing? Enrollment, Windows. We do have it blocked, right? No, we have it allow. That's right. So we're going to go over here to compliance, and we're going to edit this compliance policy. We got the name, actions, send email. So we're going to add it to the retire list. We could send an email. I don't feel like setting all that. All right, so mark the device non-compliant and add device to retire list. So this should affect our other machines, or will affect our other machines. Save. And we will edit the compliance setting, and we're going to borrow from our friend over here the latest version of Windows 11, which may be dated by a month now. Device properties. Let's save. All right, so we updated the compliance policy after enrollment. So we got 111, 24H2, and we got to mark the device non-compliant and add device to retire list. Probably didn't need this for what we got, but since we got a couple other devices that are in our tenant that do not meet compliance, we'll look at those as well. All right. And we can monitor. I did hit save, right? I did. All right. Good to go. All right, so we got this allow, but I should not be able to get access to company resources. We'll use our user. I'm gonna Here's our sign-in page. Yes. Install an app. All right, so we were able to enroll. Let's get the compliance in there. Let's sync and see what happens. All right, so our desktop is compliant, MJ. Yes, that is our second device. First device, we kind of kerfuffled ourselves. Probably should have looked at that login stuff. So both devices are syncing. Client, yes. All right, so we did update our compliance policy. I need to look at what is this default compliance policy? That's for Android. It's probably going to be a waiting game. All right, so the name updated. It's good. Devices. Let's sync this one since I can't really log into it. Let's go ahead and kick off MJ as well. My nose. Oh man, been at this for about an hour. It's not too bad. Just waiting to see what we get. Syncing. Go red so I can go to bed. Let's double check the whimper. Yes. Yes. Oh, I kind of saw it pop in there. This is where you would trim the video, but I'm pretty lazy. And I'm glad I didn't do the corporate identifiers. That probably would have taken another hour. That's going to be fun. All right. Come on, turn red. Turn red. I kicked off sync all kinds of ways. I'm so impatient. What is our other device? Right now it's not compliant, but it's also got this 1.0. Alright, so Personal 2 is still compliant, so it's getting these app installs. Yes, that is correct. I just want to see it in here on one of these devices. I would skip ahead until you see these things turn red. Some more verification for myself. Very slow. Syncing every way I know how to make this thing go. Skip ahead. compliance. I have to double check myself. 0.2, 0.1. This is going to be like 15 minutes of waiting. Guaranteed. Let's see which one is this. HI. Can we do it through settings? I think we can get this one going. Counts. Info. Device sync. I think all the syncs do the same thing. We're going to do the same thing over here. You over here installing apps. I'm trying to block you. I just want to see you turn red. It got tired of me refreshing, so it stopped me. I'm a refresh to refresh. Go ahead and shut down this one. Come on, please. I have to call this one. I gotta go to bed. It's going so slow. That 3 is getting stuff. forget which one this was. 1NC. Now you checking? Taking forever. Checking. Why are you taking so long? Oh, I was just trying to figure out MJ. Oh, MJ's registered to someone else. I don't know how much longer I got it in. It made to make these things go red. Why? Is anything updating in here? It's taking forever. Forever, ever. Oh no, duh. Oh no, duh. This machine's still doing stuff. Maybe I just got too much going on. Well, I just want to see it turn red in here. MJ should do something. can't get it to go fast enough. Can you turn red? Alright, well, I'm not going to wait any longer, but just a recap of everything. If you waited this long, I don't blame you if you left earlier. But yeah, device enrollment. Who can enroll it? I would say where, but we don't do that because we don't have access to conditional access policies from the scenario that we gave. We looked at device platform restrictions. We looked at the enrollment manager that can bypass some of that. Just all things to keep in mind. Again, things that we can do within our tool to make things safe. I just want to sit here and just keep checking. Anyhow, try to wait long enough, but just not. It's taking us time. But we couldn't see the compliance policy in action, but I think I'm done. So, hope you learned something.